Welcome to Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze animal rescue videos from around the world, breaking down techniques, outcomes, and the critical decisions that make these rescues succeed or fail. Hosted by Chief Carmack, who holds certifications in multiple technical rescue specialties and has over 40 years of experience in human and animal rescue. Get ready for an insightful look at these life-saving operations.
Volume 10, video number 11. We have a dog in a canal. We'll just let this play out. I'm going to pause it for a second. Look how disgusting this is. Look how disgusting this body of water is here. It looks like it has effluent in it just based on the color. But look at the color of it and look at the volume of trash that's floating by in here. What is wrong with people? Okay, we don't know how the dog ended up down here in the canal. Sometimes I suspect videos like this are staged to get clicks and then get people to send donations to them. I'm not saying that's what happened here. I'm just saying we never know. And then you can tell that this dog has some type of spinal injury somewhere. But look at see the way the legs are presenting there. Doesn't look like the dog has any control over it. And typically in a hit by car accident, this is what we see when they're paralyzed. So anyway, they're going to take him to a facility here. And smart use of the muzzle there. We've got an animal that may possibly be in pain. So you always want to use a muzzle to protect yourself. Remember, decapitation is the requirement to get rabies tested. Well, that's so much for helping the animal, right? And now, this is all kinds of other footage here. What I really wanted to go over is this here. So we've got absolutely disgusting body of water here. And if you're going to do anything, I always say water rescue PPE, helmet, PFD, and a dry suit. Look at this water. Dry suit is essential to doing this safely without catching who knows what contaminants could be in this water here. In the end, this is going to require several people. We're going down into this canal here. Look at the sheer walls. Ladder. We're going to get a ladder in here. And then we're going to have a couple of a crew up on the shore to lift this animal up and then properly stabilize it as to try to not cause any further injuries to it. Let me check my notes. And then it's going to get transported to a facility to be properly evaluated, x-rayed and evaluated to see what potential injuries that it has. You know, it could have an injury that requires it to be euthanized. We don't know, but it needs to be properly evaluated before that determination can be made. And just want to take a brief moment out of your video time here. Hope you're enjoying it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe over on the YouTube channel there. It's really important that you do that. Go over to our website, check it out. I know you'll find some useful information over there. And don't forget that everything that we do is supported totally by your donations, your generosity, your love for animals. All right, let's get back to the video. You know, the rest of this footage, I'm not going to run it out because it's designed intentionally to manipulate people's emotions so that they will make a donation to them. Water rescue PPE, decon after you come into contact with that water, a ladder over the edge, and transport to a medical facility is what we want to see there. Yeah, look at that pinching. I mean, here's the thing. That animal could be so deep in anesthesia that it might not feel that. So, and that may not be a good test. But when we see these rear feet, watch what happens when they lift the feet up. See how they're just flopping there? It doesn't seem like it has any control over that at all. So I'm suspecting a spinal injury there. All right. That's it.